For today's video, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the quest you have to complete in order to get the 2 new Mythic survivors. And these aren't your normal Mythic survivors. Up to this point, every Mythic survivor in the game has been a lead survivor. These 2 new Mythics aren't leads, they're just regular survivors. So yeah, for this one, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the quest you're going to have to complete in order to get these survivors. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you all some heroes that are expected to be released. But first, we're going to start off with the new side quests that give the new Mythic survivors. And in order to unlock these side quests, you're first going to have to complete Plankerton Storm Shield Defense number 5. Once you've completed that defense, or if you've already completed that defense, you'll notice that there's a new side quest called Save the World. And for this quest, you're going to have to save 100 survivors in successful missions, and the reward is 100 gold. And out of all of the quests you're going to have to complete in order to get the 2 new Mythics, this one took the longest amount of time to complete. And obviously for this one, you're going to want to do Rescue the Survivor missions. And I'd say it took me almost 3 hours to complete this first quest. But the good news is all of the other quests don't take nearly as long to complete. But yeah, this first quest definitely took the longest out of all of the quests. But again, the fastest way to complete it is to just do Rescue the Survivor missions. Now once you've saved 100 survivors, you'll then have to do another quest. And that next quest is called Husk Takedown. And for this one, you're going to have to kill 1000 husks in successful missions in at least a power level 40 zone. And the reward for this quest is 30 rare flux. And I was able to complete this quest within just 3 Destroy the Encampment missions. I'd say on average, you're probably going to get somewhere between 300 and 400 kills every time you do a Destroy the Encampment mission. But yeah, if you're able to destroy all encampments, you will be able to end the mission early, and that's going to help you complete this quest a little bit quicker. And yeah, once you kill 1000 husks, you'll be done with this quest. As for the next quest, this one's called Miss Monster Hunter, and for this one you're going to have to kill 100 Miss Monsters in successful missions in at least a power level 40 zone. And the reward for this quest is 100 gold, and I was able to complete this quest within just 2 Destroy the Encampment missions. And I believe most Miss Monsters usually spawn around the 3rd or 4th encampment, and what I would recommend doing is when they start spawning in, is to try to shoot every Miss Monster at least once. Because you don't have to actually get the kill. All you need to do in order to get credit for a Miss Monster kill is to have done some damage to them. So even if your teammate is the one that gets the kill, as long as you do damage to that Miss Monster, you'll still get credit. So if you see a bunch of Miss Monsters spawning in, try your best to shoot all of them at least once, and then focus on clearing out the encampment. But yeah, like I said, I was able to complete this quest within just 2 Destroy the Encampment missions. Now once you've completed this quest, you'll then be given 2 new side quests. One of them is called Joel's Pub, and for this one, all you have to do is visit Joel's Pub on 2 occasions in a power level 40 zone. And to be specific, you're going to want to go to City Zones, and the reward for this quest is one of the new Mythic survivors whose name is Joel, and you're also going to get 30,000 survivor XP. But yeah, like I said, for this one, you're going to want to go to City Zones and look for Joel's Pub. And both times I found Joel's Pub, it ended up being located in a building that looks like this. As you can tell, there's a huge sign in the front that says Joel's, and it's located inside of a big brick building. So this is one of the locations you're going to want to look out for, and once you find it, all you have to do is walk inside. And again, you're going to have to visit Joel's Pub a total of 2 times. One thing I should point out though, is that I wasn't able to find Joel's Pub every time I entered into a city zone. It seemed like Joel's Pub would spawn in maybe 50% of the time, so if for whatever reason you don't see Joel's Pub, then just keep trying in the city zone and eventually it's going to spawn in. Also, I do believe that Joel's Pub can spawn in a different type of building, but again, both times I found Joel's Pub, it was located in this big brick building. And yeah, once you've completed this quest, again, you're going to be given 30,000 survivor XP, as well as this new Mythic survivor, whose name is Joel. And mine came with the Dreamer personality, as well as a ranged damage bonus. I'm not sure if they all come with the same personality and set bonus. Let me know in the comments which personality and set bonus came with your Mythic survivor. And yeah, that's how I completed the Joel's Pub quest. As for the second side quest that gives a Mythic survivor, this one's called Portraits of Someone Special. And for this one, you're going to have to gather 10 portraits of Carolina in at least the power level 40 zone. And the reward is another Mythic survivor whose name is Carolina, and you're going to get 30,000 survivor XP for this one as well. And the description that came with this quest says look for portraits of Carolina while ridding the world of husks and monsters, most often found in attics of old houses. And for whatever reason, I was unable to find any portraits in attics. I mostly found them in either basements or on the first floor. Out of all of the 10 portraits that I found, none of them were located in attics. Anyways, the way that I completed this one was by going to the suburb zone, and the method that I used was that I jumped on top of every house that was located in the suburbs. And when I jumped on top of the house, I would look at my mini map, and if I saw a yellow exclamation mark, then I knew that there was going to be a portrait located inside of that house. And what you're going to want to look for is this piano that you see here. And once you destroy this piano, you're going to see a portrait drop, and all you're going to have to do is pick it up. And on some missions I would only find 2, and on other missions I could find up to 4. So it could take you anywhere between like 3 and 5 missions to complete this quest. But yeah, just jump on top of every house and then look for yellow exclamation marks on your minimap. And if there is any, then search for the piano, destroy it, and pick up your portrait. And once you've completed it, you're going to get another new Mythic survivor whose name is Carolina, and you're also going to get 30,000 survivor XP. And my Carolina Mythic survivor came with the adventurous personality as well as the shield bonus. And again, I'm not sure if everybody's Mythic survivors are going to come with that same personality or bonus. Be sure to let me know what yours came with in the comments below. One thing I noticed while leveling up one of my new Mythic survivors is that you're not going to need as much XP in order for that Mythic survivor to reach a certain power level. So if we take this legendary survivor for example, I had to level her up to level 15 in order to get a power level of 50. But with this new Mythic survivor, I only had to level him up to power level 10, and I did evolve him, but all I had to do was level him up to 10 for him to get a power level of 50. So with these Mythic survivors, you're going to get more power levels for your survivor XP. So that's one reason you're going to want to get these Mythic survivors. They're going to help increase your stats more than legendary survivors. And for those who don't know, these are the only 2 non-lead Mythic survivors in the game. So that's another reason I would recommend completing these side quests and getting these new Mythic survivors. Anyways, the last thing I wanted to go over was some leaked information in regards to upcoming heroes. And I'll leave a link to where I found this information in the description if you want to go check it out. But yeah, the first thing I want to point out is a lot of these heroes I'm about to show you are heroes that are on the loading screen. Obviously, one of the new heroes we're expected to get is Ragnarok. And again, he's supposed to be available in the event store later on tonight. And we've already gone over his new ability and perks. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to it in the description. But again, we'll try to get some gameplay of him later on tonight. But yeah, that was one of the heroes that was included. There were a couple of other Mythic heroes that were included as well, but they didn't come with the description. One of them did come with a picture, and her name was Uniform Proto, and she's another skin that's on the loading screen, and she is one of the Season 5 Battle Pass skins. But she didn't come with the description, so we don't really know much about her. But she's another one of the heroes that's expected to be released and save the world. And the other Mythic's name is Paintball Proto, and this one also didn't come with the description, and it didn't come with the picture either. So we don't really know too much about this one at the moment, but it is classified as a Mythic. Another hero that was included in this list is one called Raider Street Racer Proto, who has the same skin as Redline in the Battle Pass. And the description that came with her says that she's a close quarters battle expert with a focus on shotgun perks. And the Raider soldiers are currently the best soldiers when it comes to doing damage with shotguns. And in order to do the most damage with your shotguns, you're going to want to put another Raider in your support slot. So even if you have one already, you still may want to get this new one once it becomes available. Another hero we're expected to get and save the world is Machinist Thora, and she's another Season 5 Battle Pass skin. And she is a reskin of Machinist Harper, and the description that came with her says uses base to make traps more powerful. And the Machinist Constructors are currently the best heroes in the games when it comes to making your traps more powerful, because they have a perk called Supercharged Traps, which increases damage done by all traps within the base. They also have Tough Traps, which increases the durability, as well as Overclocked Traps, which decreases the reload rate. So that's why they're considered to be the best heroes when it comes to traps. So yeah, that's another new hero we're supposed to get and save the world. A reskinned version called Machinist Thora. The last hero's name is Road Trip, and he didn't come with a picture, but he did come with a description, and it says close range scythe ninja who uses smoke bomb and shadow stance to survive on the battlefield, which as you can tell is the same description as Harvester Sarah. So apparently we're going to be getting a reskin version of the Harvester Ninja, who is currently one of the best melee heroes in the game, and definitely one of the best heroes when it comes to using scythes. But yeah, that sums it up for everything I wanted to go over for this one. Just wanted to explain how to get the new Mythic survivors, as well as give you a sneak peek at some of the new heroes that are going to be coming to save the world. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.